Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Or whatever time of day that you are seeing this. Hello. Good day to you. God bless. Ashe. All of those good things. Listen, I'm feeling good today because I have something to say. So, I want to talk today about unlocking childhood wounds. And I'm going to get serious for a minute because this topic is one that a lot of adults are still trying to figure out. They're still trying to figure out, why am I still mad at my parents? Why am I still mad at my past? Why am I not happy with the situations or the things that I'm trying to progress with in life? Why am I still unhappy? And I'm just going to say something so simple. Let your inner child breathe. Let that inner child breathe. We have been adulting for a long time. We've been getting our kids what they need. We've been showing up for everybody else. We've been doing our best, waking up to work on that job and perform our best for other people. But what about you? How are you showing up for yourself? Ladies, it's more than getting your nails done. Ladies, it's more than taking a bath and smelling good. Guys, it is more than getting a haircut and putting on some cologne and buying some clothes and some nice sneakers. It's more than all of that, right? It's about going into those sides of yourself, the dark places within yourself that needs attention. We've grown up as adults and not healed from the trauma that we faced in our lifetime, whether it was our parents being on drugs, and I'm just going to take it there, whether it's our parents being on drugs, whether our parents not being stable. And when the adults in our lives aren't stable, it sets the children's lives up for instability as well, if that's a word. The children aren't stable as well. So now you got children in school that's dealing with anger. You got people that's trying to medicate these children and trying to be there or mentor these children when all it is trauma. It's childhood trauma. And you cannot put medication on a trauma. You have to deal with the issue, right? So with that being said, I'm never going to tell somebody to do something I've never done, okay? So I went through a process of unlocking trauma. And that was me looking at the things that I was provided for and not provided for as a child. And when I started to look deep into my life, I was hurt. I was hurt by some of the things that I was not given that I needed. And this is not to throw shade on anybody in my family or in my life. My parents, it's not to throw any shade on them. Because one thing during my process I had to realize is that a person can only give you what they have. Let that sink in. A person can only give you what they have to give. So I was looking for certain things from my mom. I was looking for certain things from my dad. But when I started to look at it through my adult eyes, I saw that they did not have it to give me, whether it was love, whether it was the affection that I needed. People often, and I'm going to talk about parents often project a lifestyle on you. They say they give you this life, and that's the life that they know you to have. They feel like, oh, I provided this lifestyle for them. They're okay. They'll be all right. But at the end of the day, it's more than having a safe place to stay. It's more than having food on the table. Everybody is their own individual person. So that means every individual needs care in a curated way. The care needs to be tailored to everybody in their own specific way. So parents provide. I'm a provider. Parents provide for their children. And instead of looking deeper into what we need, because the parents often don't look that deep for themselves, trauma comes. And I had to take a breath because I had to find the words. But trauma comes. And trauma comes because the child or children start to feel left out. They don't feel seen. They don't feel heard. They do not feel appreciated. They feel like they're doing their best, but the best that they're doing isn't enough. Some children do struggle with mental issues. Some people do have ADHD. We just gonna call it. When people say stop putting ADHD and stuff on and naming those things. Some of these things, a lot of these things are real, but sometimes we cover it up with the name when all it needs is to be healed, right? So what I did for me today, and I'm gonna say this to y'all too, to do this for yourself. I went today and I bought me a toy. Isn't this little baby so cute? So this baby got a pacifier. She got a little cup. She got her eyes can water if she goes in the tub. My niece actually got something like this, but bigger. I don't know if she got it for Christmas, but she has it. And I looked at it and she was like, look, Auntie, look what it can do. It cries. And she was just telling me all of the things that the baby can do. So I went today to do was get a toy. And I got this toy, not for my niece, not for my kids. I got this for myself. Because it's something in me, as well as you, that needs to feel free. It needs to feel it doesn't need to be judged. It just needs to it's just like letting your hair down. It's like, oh, I can breathe. Let me just play again. Let me find that side of me that needs attention. What did Danielle not get as a child that she needs now? Because all of this, it may look funny and it may seem childish, but what it really is doing is healing that inner little girl that's on the inside of me. So I went through this healing. It was a process. It was a lot of tears. It was a lot of walls that had to be torn down because I didn't feel understood. I didn't feel like I was appreciated. I felt like I was just looked at as Danny, little Danielle, when all along I'm growing. Excuse me. All along I'm growing. And this is going back to projections. Parents will say, well, I gave you this. I gave you that. Almost like, so you just need to be satisfied with what you got. When all along there's somebody on the inside of this mask, or on the inside of this body that we have. I'm gonna say this body. There's more than just, let me look at her, she's pretty, or look at him and he's handsome, or she can dress good, or she may not have this. It's more than the outward appearance. It's what somebody possesses on the inside of them. So unlocking that inner child is what's going to free you. And I would say, if you are struggling with finding yourself, go get a toy. I think I'm going to open this toy later, and I am going to play with it. And I'm going to set it up on my dresser. And I know when my children come home, they're going to be like, Mommy, why you got that? Hey, this for me. This ain't for y'all. This is for me. And this is going to be my reminder every time that I am healing. I am healing. I'm going to play with this toy. I'm going to put the water in this little doll baby, and I'm going to watch the eyes cry. I'm going to feed this baby. And I may do a video of me doing that too. I'm not sure, but I'm just saying, unlock the sides of you that is holding you back. You may not know what you need to heal, but if you go inside of yourself and you start to look deep, you'll find your answer. Your answer is inside of you, but you can't be afraid. We are going to have challenges. We're going to have those dark moments that feels unsettling. And it's like, oh, I don't want to think about that. I don't want to tap into that. And you may feel alone when you do it. And you are going to feel alone because this is your experience. This is something that needs to grow within you. This is some things that you have to let go. We adults are walking around as little children on the inside. And when you speak to people, you can hear who they are and where they are in their lives. So I was looking at some profile pictures, just scrolling through, and I see a lot of people, and I do this too. I post pictures, like we post pictures, right? Oh, this picture look good. Oh, let me take a picture and post this. So I was thinking, I was like, you know what? We look at the pictures. We look at people on the outside. I don't want to see your picture. Let me hear what you're talking about. Who are you? Because people can put up a good facade, because they can look good on the outside, but on the inside, they are hurt. They are struggling. They are dealing with so much and they don't know how to release it. Most of the times when people talk rude to you and their demeanor just looks like, oh, don't play with me, don't talk to me. If you say something like, I'm a snap back, I'm a clap back, or you can catch this fade real quick. People like that often has issues that needs to be dealt with. And this is a no judgment zone. We all have issues. The person in the world that's been given the silver spoon has issues. Okay? There's something that we all have to deal with in this lifetime. We have to let go. We have to grow and we have to move on. Okay, so I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to leave this message right there. I'm going to challenge you. And I got so much energy and I feel like I can go a little bit more, but I'm going to leave it alone because I got to work in a little bit. And this video is already 10 minutes or almost 11 minutes long and I don't want to prolong it. So go get yourself a toy. Do what you need to do to heal your life because your inner child is crying. Your inner child wants attention. And I'm saying this with a smile on my face because I really do care. And this is just me as well. Get a toy. Guys, go get a little action figure. Ladies, go find something that takes interest to you. Don't just pick something up. Look at the toys on the shelf. Pay attention to what's going on. Look at it. Okay, would I have played with this when I was a kid? Would I have liked this if I was younger? Don't just go in the store and pick something up. Be intentional about what you're doing. I was intentional when I picked this up. I looked at all the toys in the shelf on the shelf. I actually went to Pop Shelf and got this. So they didn't have a large selection, which is fine because I didn't need anything big. I just needed this to remind me. I got something small to remind me that you are healing, that Danielle, you are growing. And just as I am healing and I am growing, so are you. Do not count yourself out of your blessings. Do not count yourself out of your growth, because growth and freedom, because that's what it is. Freedom is for everyone. If you're struggling with projection, if you're struggling trying to show up for somebody else and you know that's not you, you know you only showing up because, oh, they see me as this. They look at me as this way. So that's how I'm going to show up. And then when you get in the car, you're like, oh, I'm glad that's over. How many of y'all got a job that y'all showing up for and putting on for them people on that job and for your boss? And when you get home, you can just relax. That's because you're not free. Free yourself. Stop showing up for people in the way they want you to show up for them and choose you. You're going to feel so much better. Choose you every single day. And it is going to be a strength that you have to put on, and you're going to have to put it on like a coat. You have to put it on until it gets embedded within your spirit, until it gets embedded within your heart. That reminds me of the movie, what was it? Karate Kid with Jaden Smith. And when he was training, Mr. Miyagi was like, take that, he had the coat on the rack and he said, take it off, put it on, take it off, put it on, take it off, put it on. And what he was doing was training him, training them how to be quick, training him how to use his muscles, training him how to fight, how to maneuver. And just like he took that jacket off and put that jacket on so he can be strengthened, that's the same thing you got to do. You got to wake up every morning and choose yourself so that you can have a foundation that you would be sustained on, not for anybody else, but for you. Go get a toy. Choose you. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't wait and say, I'm going to go get it. You can go to the dollar store. I think this toy was probably $5. You don't got to get nothing extravagant. It's just for healing purposes. Heal you, okay? Be great.